Let's meet the starters for your Atlanta Hawks.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Lowry. Robinson sets a screen for Lowry. Tucker the pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Tipped away to the middle. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Herder, no good. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Lowry from outside, cans it from downtown. Lowry's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Heat. Young with the ball. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. The 3. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. The drive by Lowry. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Lowry. With the drive. That's a 2 from Butler. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's Young. Here's Herder. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's who Herder is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Robinson. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Now on the scoring card. With that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. Free throw line jump shot. And again, it's Atlanta.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Outside Butler. Adebayo, high post. Left side Lowry. Passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins with it. Butler covering. Here's Herder. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Capella kicks to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Butler. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hunter. Young looking it over. Outside Collins. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lowry passes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound, Atlanta.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Collins from outside. Drains the three-pointer. Collins has got 5 now.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And he commits the intentional foul. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Lowry finds Tucker. Butler in the corner. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And Tucker has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And shot on the way. No good. Shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. A nice shot by Young.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And the pass to Herter. Driving to the basket. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Lowry drives in. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Robinson for 3. Rebound Atlanta. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Young dishes to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Young against Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Butler takes the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Collins. In the corner. Herter with it. Collins a screen on Robinson. Herter, no good. The Heat trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adebayo kicks to Long. He feeds it to Butler. And there's the call on John Collins.
And that's his first
foul.
First team foul.
56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Floats it up for Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Drives to the hoop. Dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Oladipo with the ball. Passes it to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Good saving. And no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 8.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oladipo against Wright. Here's Strus. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Good save it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gallinari. The Heat shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he sinks the second. Atlanta leading by 7. And here is Wright. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The Heat trail by 8 and stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Here's Oladipo. Martin kicks to Oladipo. Driving the lane.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting for Miami, Victor Oladipo.
And the first one drops. Oladipo hits them both. Here's Wright. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. He dishes it to Okongwu. And it's blocked. Now Oladipo. He kicks to Martin. Right against Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And a missed late. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Luwaba. Pass to Bogdanovich. 40 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. There's the lob to Oladipo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Hero with it. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here is Okongwu. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Butler feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. Over Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson dishes to Tucker.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Here's Herter. The dish to Collins. Kicks it to Young. Driving inside. Knocks it loose.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Butler, no good. Atlanta leading by 10. In the corner, it's Hunter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them
almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Back to Young. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gets it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry against Hunter. The pass to Tucker. Driving in. Pass to Adebayo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Out left to the wing. Back to Herter. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. A 12-point game. Butler is screen on Young. Floats it up for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now Young. From past the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Now that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss. Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Young with the ball. From deep. Again, Young missing. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Young against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. Collins grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young outside. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. The Trae. That shot missing. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards.
Here we go.
Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Herter can't hit. Stolen by Capella. And he drives in. And it's Capella with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Gobert with it. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Collins with the rebound.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Here's Conley. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires for 3. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Young, the pass to Capella. Conley against Young. Throws it up high, and it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And another miss by Utah. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. There's Young with the 3. And he can't get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Young against Conley. Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. Now Collins. 3-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. For 3, O'Neal. Rebound Atlanta.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Outside Herter. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins outside. The Hawks need to get one up here. Takes the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Utah has possession. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Conley. No good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Hunter with the ball. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Mitchell. Lets a 3 fly. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And here's Young. Collins right side. Nice move. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Left side, Mitchell. Back to Conley. And there's the drive. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Collins, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a three. Doesn't go that time. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Gobert.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Now here's Herder. Checked by Mitchell. And it's Herder penetrating. Misses from short range. Utah trailing here.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Atlanta with the ball. Now here's Young. He's got 5. Outside Herder. From deep three-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. The kick out to Conley. 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Now here's Young. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Conley. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Utah with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Inside, and stolen by Herter. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Now here's Mitchell. Herter defending. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Young. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Young against Conley. Collins passes to Young. The shot comes out. Conley with some nice D. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 16.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Tie game in Atlanta. All right. Allie, as always, thank you.
20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Daniel House. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gay in at small forward. Pass to Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Paschall inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. For the lead. And there's the play by Paschall inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Hawks trailing.
Well, Eric Paschall has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he recovers it. Okongwu.
Hey, you can't block it.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
4 on the clock. Gallinari for 3, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Utah leading. Now Clarkson. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Going inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Wright. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Okongwu, no good. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson, right side. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. There's the drive.
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home! Nice! Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Now here's Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. Cans it with nobody near him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Gay. And he's going for the lob. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Wright, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's House. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Clarkson passes to Pascal. Hammers the lob through.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Now here's Wright. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Pass to Okongwu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okongwu's got his first 2 points of the night.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
And here's Gay with the drive to the inside. Wright with the steal. And they're running. Bogdanovich passes to Wright. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
20 seconds left in the third. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
4 seconds left. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
He got it up. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Jazz. They're up.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Young with it. Outside Herder to take the lead. O'Neal pulls it in. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Collins with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Now here's Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Young from long range. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Pass to Bogdanovic. The three. Conley on the attack. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got his first basket. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Driving inside. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovic against Collins. Collins with a screen on Conley. Here's Young. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
That's what we call a powered finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Young against Conley. The three from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Herter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Young. The 3-ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep, here's Bogdanovic. The rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Sinks it from distance. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Outside Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. O'Neal on the wing.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Collins. Over Bogdanovic. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Conley. Gobert finds Mitchell. He takes it in. Money!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Young. Pass to Herter from deep. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Conley up top, guarded by Young. And here's Mitchell. Stolen by Capella. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's Young. Here he goes. And it's in. Ooh, a
clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Outside Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Collins. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Bullet.
think, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. And the Suns get it back. Paul kicks to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Booker. There's the drive and the dunk by Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Bridges misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Booker. It's good from about 19 feet. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Booker outside. The 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Booker, right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks leading by 3. And stolen by Booker. Johnson, a wide-open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
The pass to Herter. Back to Young. Some solid D from Paul.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ayton kicks to Johnson. From the arc. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Booker the pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Capella. Here's the break. Here's Herter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Off the bounce, Kevin Herter is one of those guys who can surprise you with the speed.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Booker in the corner. 6 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Hunter. Young in the corner. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
And the wide open shot from Paul sinks the triple.
3.
And the Hawks with possession here. And here's Young. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. There's a screen by Collins. 2 on the clock. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Atlanta up.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. So that's the Hawks 5. And taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the dunk by Booker.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Herter. He's got 8. Clock at 6. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Suns trail by 4. Booker with no one around at 3 off the mark. Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Paul against Young. With 3, Booker unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Paul against Young. And Booker kicks to Paul. To the inside. Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Young looking around. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of the league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
No dice from the high post.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young outside, inside, Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Booker in the corner. Releases, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Herter. Back to Young. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Booker. There's the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young kicks to Collins. There's the pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Over Booker. Rebound by Johnson. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He
Clearly knocked that one down with ease from that distance. The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Jake Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. To the right side. Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. McGee with the block, and he's able to get it back. That misses off the backboard. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game, and there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
That has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Right outside. Pass to Luwawu. Now Bogdanovich. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Passes it to Shamet. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And McGee kicks to Craig. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Shamet missing. The Hawks leading by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's White, and there's the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Craig with it. Now right defending. Pass to Shamet. Crowder dishes to McGee. And the bucket is good. 3-point. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Holiday with the ball. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. For the tie. Rebound by the Hawks. It's right on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Right, the pass to Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 0 minutes.
And the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
And there's the pass to Shamet. Back to Holiday. Hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Luwawu. Trae defending, and Luwawu gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Holiday. Now, here's Shamet. Outside Crowder. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Right, looking around. Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Here's McGee, a second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
16 seconds left in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. And right, here we go. For the 3. The shot misses. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Atlanta. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the 1. Back to Herter. Ball against Collins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns trailing. Ball outside. Passes to Bridges to tie it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Collins, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the 3 ball is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. No problem knocking that one down. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A little get back. Hunter's not about to give ground. Answers back from beyond the arc.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Johnson sends the screen for Booker. 5 on the clock. Johnson attacking. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Hurd. Kicks it to Hunter. Young against Paul. Shot clock at 6. It's Collins with the drive. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Booker outside. Johnson, that's for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing. That's 7 points for Johnson.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Hunter on the wing. The pass to Capella. Young outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Booker. From deep, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Young against Paul. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges passes to Ayton. Over Young, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul. Timeout call, the Suns. They're down by 2. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said we're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Booker dishes to Bridges to tie it up. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. He kicks it to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young passes to Capella from outside the arc. Atlanta again missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Paul surveying the floor. And here's Booker from the arc. Ball finds Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young with the ball. Pass to Herter. They need this one. Bullseye!
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Booker from the arc. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous.
Outside two, Allie, take it away. Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Now Young. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too. And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
And it's Butler off the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Young against Lowry. Into the lane. The kick out to Young. Over Lowry. And Young the bucket on the assist by Capella.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down. Feels like 90% of the time.
Pass to Adebayo. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Butler passes to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Butler. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to Herder. Collins inside. Checked by Tucker. And he gets it to go.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Here's Butler. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Butler's got his second basket of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Herder. There's Young with the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding.
Pass to Herder. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Robinson. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Over Hunter. Adebayo, no good. Young against Butler. Outside Young from deep 3-point range. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Lowry with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker for three. Capella with a rebound. Young with it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Adebayo, no good. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Herter. Oh, deflected. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Down low. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
Pass to Adebayo. Left side Robinson. There's the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Collins passes to Young. Shot clock at 6 from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Butler. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside Young. Driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Outside Tucker. Puts up a 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Young against Lowry. There's the triple. Kept alive.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Miami has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Robinson, a screen on Young. Outside Robinson. Launches it. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Counted. Young's got 9.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Young against Lowry. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Herter. Gets the three to fall. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Robinson. They need this. Miami, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Young from long range, and the Hawks with another three.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Capella. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Young. Outside Herter. Back to Young. The three. Buries it from three. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lowry outside. Here's Tucker. Just 3 on the clock. He gets it in there.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality look.
26.
Thanks, guys. Clinton, outstanding the first half.
Allie, as always, thank you. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying anything now to get them out of this zone.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Strus. This one for 3. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Atlanta, Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And for the Heat, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Oladipo outside. Hero. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Hero's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Outside Gallinari. Now here's Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovic, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
To the middle. Knocked away. It's 2-on-1. He launches a 3. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
It's Oladipo with a drive.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
And here's Wright. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Wright. The 3 is up. And it's Martin with the rebound. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Oladipo. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now Wright. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Gallinari with a screen on Oladipo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Back to Martin. Hero outside. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep. The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okongwu's got 6 points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Hero against Bogdanovich. Oh, there's the alley. They're running. Moving it up. Rebound by the Heat. Hero outside. Here's Strus. Kicks it to Hero. From downtown. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go.
Oh, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Down low. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. The Hawks shooting at 45% of the game so far. And stolen by Adebayo. To the paint. And stolen by Herder. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. Back to Hunter. Pass to Young. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 17. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Outside Young. It's Herder on the wing. Now here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Tucker from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Herder.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Young way outside. Young missing again.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Young. Herder up top. Back to Young. 4-3. Herder gets the bucket.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Trae Young.
Yeah, he's been their go-to guy for them on the offensive end. Hey, you cannot fault that logic. It was like their game plan was simply get him the ball, give him some space, and let him operate and make the decisions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Young can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. And here's Robinson. Beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that 3 working now.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one.
think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounds. When you know what that's like, you played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center position. Just 4 to shoot. Conley with the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Herter. Off target from outside. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Herter passes to Hunter. Back to Herter. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here is Young. The pass to Herter. Here's Young. To the paint. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Capella kicks to Hunter. Pulls up. No good off the back of the rim.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Pass to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Back to O'Neal. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Hammers the alley-oop through.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Young against Conley. Hunter on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Young. He feeds it to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked a lot about their shot-making ability, and he said the trick is to balance efficiency with aggression. But, of course, everyone says that. The hard part is to actually do it. And we'll see if this team can do it as well tonight, guys.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by Trae Young. Drills the three-pointer.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Mitchell against Young. Down low. Here's Collins, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Utah leading by 5. 1:14 left to play in the first. Conley finds Mitchell. Conley against Young. Back to Conley. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Conley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Now, here is Young. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Conley. It's a 5-point game. Mitchell outside. Young with the steal. To the inside. Herter, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Is such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. The guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
O'Neal from long range. Gobert with a screen on Hunter. And it's Conley penetrating. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Herter. He has 5. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Conley. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And Utah turns it over again. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from John Collins. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Herter passes to Hunter. Back to Herter. Puts one up from 19. Gobert pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Conley. Hunter against O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And they get it. Rebound Atlanta. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's Young on the wing, over by Conley. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Mitchell outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left in the first half of the game. Mitchell is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Picked away. Young against Conley. Young outside. Traps in the Trae. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Passes it to O'Neal. Bogdanovich left side. Here's the feed to Mitchell. Can they get it? Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. Mitchell outside. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. And he drives in, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Young looking around. Hunter kicks to Young. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Launches it, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And
18.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Rudy Gay. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House, and at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now, here's Clarkson. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Bogdanovich left side. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Right, the pass to Llewellyn. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Whiteside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clarkson finds Pascal. Just 5 to shoot. And that's a foul called on going up. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A steal. Gay against Wright, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz trail by 3. Gay kicks to Pascal. Gay against Gallinari. And there's the pass to House. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Luwawu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Luwawu. Unloads. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gay with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Clarkson. And it's Wright sending it back.
See the quick reflexes of DeLon Wright. Twice on the pipes.
The Hawks leading by 6. .102 left to play here in the third. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pascal kicks to Gay. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Gay dishes to Clarkson. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Okongwu. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Jazz on D. Here's Herter. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. He's off on that one. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. 2 points. That one goes. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released.
The previous play is under review.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovic's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Herder. Back to Young. Collins setting the big for Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Back to Conley. Here he goes. Inside. Here's Gobert. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. In the corner. Herder with it. Young outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Herder gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Hawks leading by 7. Young outside. Going inside. He dishes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Such a wide open look. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Young outside. Collins, a screen on Conley. Puts the move on, and the layup good by Collins.
And lets the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Conley up top, defended by Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
So it's the Hawks now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Young. 1:29 left in the game. Into the lane. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
And here's Young. Pocket 6. Collins wide open. He fires. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young with the ball. Over Conley. Young, no good. And the Jazz with possession. Mitchell with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Got it!
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Herter passes to Young. From deep. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really have...
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now here's Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Clock at 6. Shoots over Paul. No good. A bit long that time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Over to the left wing. Johnson finds Booker. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. And it's Phoenix's ball. And just over a minute played here to start the game. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Here's Young. Fires for 3. Young missing again. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. Right side Booker. And stolen by Herter. Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Herter. Up top Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here come the Suns. Ayton passes to Johnson. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Herter with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Paul against Young. Right side Booker. The 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Pass to Herter. Takes it inside. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Outside Johnson. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton inside. Collins there. Ayton, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. and that's where he's a complete threat.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Booker for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Young, 6 to shoot. Collins outside, fires from deep, and they recover it. Capella lays out, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Booker with it. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead, leading by a...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Johnson against Collins. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Paul against Young. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Young against Paul. Young can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Pass to Collins. And here's Herter. Collins a screen. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges finds Paul. Down low. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Paul passes to Booker, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Over Young.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Driving in. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 6. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Booker can't get it to go.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Second team foul.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this game. Now Young. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
Trae Young.
And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
A minute 31 left in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. To stop the run, and the foul is called. He missed, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is over the
game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peeved.
All right, fans, that was your song.
Both free throws good from Booker.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Herter. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Young misses.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Bridges finds Ayton. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
And here's Young. He's got 9. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Capella. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have got 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks leading. Here's Young. Pass to Herter. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
15.
The Hawks on top. They're up by 5.
20.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Luau Cabarrot in at the small forward position. Now here's Holiday. The 3. Luau Cabarrot with the rebound. Left side Bogdanovic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Up top, McGee. Outside Holiday. Back to McGee. Shot from the low post is good.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Outside Gallinari. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Shot clock at 5. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Hawks lead by 8.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
McGee passes to Crowder, and the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to right. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Crowder outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Craig. Back to Holiday. Here's Shamet. The Suns need to get off a shot. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Going inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Back to Craig. Holiday from long range. Pure from three-point range. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now right. Pass to Okongwu. Right outside. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich with it. Elbow shot. They get it again. Okongwu. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu to the wing, right side. Here's Bogdanovich. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Outside Booker with 4 on the clock. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Young way outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead. Up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks leading. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. 6 to shoot. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
This is what Collins gives you, a dynamic big with skill. He's great at converting through contact.
From 17, here's Bridges, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Collins outside, and there's the drive. Here's Capella, second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Bridges. Booker against Young. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hunter can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Yes, it's good.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Young against Paul. Now Booker. And too long on the shot.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And here's Young. That shot off. Ayton with the defensive effort. Bridges passes to Johnson. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges, a screen on Young. Bridges outside. Shoots over Capella. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Herder. Up top Young. He's guarded by Paul.
2 minutes.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ayton. It's good on the putback.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Herder gets the bucket.
And when you watch Kevin Herder shoot, has a long release, but he's very consistent with it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ayton with a screen. Here's a 3 from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that lead didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
Here's Young. With the drive. And the shot goes. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker to take the lead. Rebound Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Young attacking. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Johnson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Herder with it to the paint. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Booker. Driving inside. And stolen by Herder. Here's Young. He connects.
Trae Young.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside Paul. From deep, Johnson. That one's good.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
So it's a narrow victory for